What's good, YouTube? I am Kosher Nostra. Hopefully you guys already know that. Hopefully a lot of you guys are returning viewers. Hopefully we're also welcoming some new people to the video as well. Another sneaker review, unboxing, and on feet, fam. Let's jump right into another one.
Master Custom, welcome.
Fam, I love sneakers, as you guys know, as you guys can see. The only thing more exciting than picking up a new sneaker is picking up a completely new silhouette of a sneaker, especially when we're talking about these player model lines. For me, just the logical progression of the player model. To me, it's interesting, it's unique, it's always really fun to sort of see that new shoe, have it in hand, put it on feet, see the new colorways, and really try to determine how I personally feel about that sneaker, how it feels on my feet, what I feel like that sneaker is good for. And today I got a new silhouette for you guys, the Nike PG3. This box is insane. We got a white box with black accents. I'm not sure if this box is unique to the Nike PG3 NASA collab, which is this shoe, or if we're gonna see this box for all the Nike PG3s. I don't know that yet. Something tells me this might actually be a unique box, just because we do have some unique objects and stuff like that, which kind of signify the collab and NASA and space and stuff like that, such as sort of this planet with the sort of ring of Saturn around it, the whole Palmdale insignia up here in the corner. I feel like this might be a box unique to this particular shoe, but in a few weeks when the next PG drops, we'll know that for certain, guys. In a size 11, fam, the Nike PG3 NASA collab. The colorway is total orange / black. Fam, let's check these sneakers out. All right, guys, there is the sneaker itself, the Nike PG3 and the NASA collab. I'm gonna set one of these sneakers down and we'll just go ahead and start with the left shoe because there is some different branding between the two shoes, so I'll try to hit on that before I finish up this review. In hand, when I first took these things out of the box, my impression of these things was that they were insane. That orange color is super vibrant. You definitely have to feel one way or another. You have that sort of Clemson, super bright, total orange, as the box tells you, which really dominates the majority of this shoe. Having said that, there are other colors that come into play, such as the blacks, the silvers, the gray that you have a little bit of, the blue and the red, and a little hit of yellow, and I guess a little bit of a lighter blue, which to me, just throwing those colors out there, it wouldn't really sound like it would work, but on this sneaker, the way it was executed, the placements of the colors, to me, super dope. They really did a great job of not only making this a unique shoe and colorway, but really executing the theme of the shoe, which of course, as we've stated, it's a NASA collab, and a lot of these colors and stuff are actually going to be emblematic of the actual colors that NASA astronauts wear on their spacesuits. And as I said, in my opinion, I feel like they did a really good job. You do have that orange, as I said, that dominates the shoe, but as you work your way back to the heel portion of the shoe, on either side of the shoe, it's got this sort of silver, almost like a padded type material, which to me really sells the look of that actual space astronaut suit. The left shoe, as we stated, you've got orange all over the upper of the shoe, working all the way back to the heel portion of the shoe. The laces themselves are actually orange. There is a black material that works its way all the way up the tongue that you can lace the laces through, that sort of comes off the tongue and makes another sort of a tongue pull. I'm generally not a huge fan of that on a lot of sneakers. On this particular sneaker, it doesn't really detract from the sneaker's look overall, or your ability to really loose lace these things and make them look dope. On the lateral portion of the shoe towards the front, you've got a hit of blue. As you work your way to the medial portion of the shoe, they actually chose to contrast that with red, so when you're walking and you have that profile view, I feel like that's really gonna look dope because you're gonna have that blue playing off the red of one sneaker. I really like that, and in conjunction with that orange, the blue and the red, just not something that you see every day on a colorway of any sneaker really. On the tongue on the left sneaker, you have that PG logo. As you work your way to the back heel portion, on the upper you have a little PG logo. Down below, dominating the majority of the booty of that heel, you're gonna have a NASA logo, which I think looks really dope. The midsole on these sneakers is silver, and in my opinion, it really pops. And they actually chose to hit you with a really dope quote on there, which says, "Don't tell me the sky's the limit when there are footprints on the moon," which I think is awesome. Not only is it a really cool quote that really sort of embodies what NASA's all about, but it's also something that really kind of sums up Paul George's drive and his motivation and his thought process. Nowadays on court with a lot of NBA players, you'll see them writing certain things on the midsole outsole of certain pairs of their shoes. And I think it's really dope that on this particular pair, Nike chose to hit you with a really meaningful quote. The outsole on this particular sneaker is black. The actual pattern on the outsole was inspired by craters on the moon. And then as you work your way up towards the front of the sneaker, you're gonna have a hit of red on this particular sneaker. And then on the other right sneaker, you're gonna have a hit of blue in that same spot. When you pick up the right sneaker, it actually has that remove before flight keychain attached to the sneaker with a phone number on the other side. Another dope added detail, of course, a shout out to the Galaxy pack that they threw out there a few years ago. The tongue on this sneaker actually features an American patch on it, which I think is super dope. Of course, those are always on the shoulder of the NASA astronauts to symbolize what country they represent, which I think is really cool. On this particular heel of this right sneaker, you're gonna have an Apollo 11 symbol. And as you follow the lacing system of the shoe, as you get to the top laces, you've got blue, blue, and yellow, which the laces actually lace through little diamonds. Again, well placed little hits on the shoe, which definitely pop and stand out. The insoles on these sneakers are also really dope. You have the NASA logo on both insoles. When I put these sneakers on feet, one thing I've always liked about the PG sneaker is the fit of the sneaker. The PG ones were really snug because they didn't sort of have that free-fitting tongue. It was all kind of built in. But I really liked how the 2s felt, the 2.5s felt, and honestly, I feel like they continue to improve upon the fit of the sneaker. Not only how it fits on feet, but the actual lines around your ankle. It's a shoe that I was really excited to pick up. Now that I have it in hand and in my collection, it's a shoe I'm really excited to rock, and hopefully they release some more dope colorways because I definitely dig this shoe for this price point. The shoe itself and the collaboration were actually inspired by the fact that there's a NASA building in Paul George's hometown, which I think is really cool. Sort of a generic collaboration, but one that I think makes a lot of sense, especially because lately NASA stuff has been everywhere, and these, in my opinion, might be one of the dopest NASA things to drop as of yet. What do you guys think? Guys, are you rocking with these? Are you trying to pick up a pair of these things? Do these things excite you? Are you bored with these things? Have you tried them on and you're not feeling these? Let me know in that comment section down below, guys. Let's check these things out on feet. I appreciate you guys sliding through and checking out this review video. Smash that thumbs up or down button for me, guys. Sub to the channel if you guys haven't yet. Throw me a comment down below, fam, and you know I will respond. Thank you guys once again for watching this video. Stay blessed, everybody. Peace.
Master Custom.
Let me